Hey everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. To all my friends in the States, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving yesterday with family, friends, whatever you did. I just kind of hung out around the house, went and saw my mom. It was just a lazy, good day for me. A lot of people have been writing me lately, so I want to talk about starting a raw food plant-based diet during the holidays. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you haven't already done it, please go down there and hit that big red subscribe button right now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Yeah, I got a lot of people. It's always exciting. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Like I always say, now is always the best time to start something. A lot of people are just already writing off the year. They'll wait, they're already waiting to do the New Year's resolution things. But we really start a new year every single day. And I do the same thing too. Don't get me wrong with a lot of things. We think of this, okay, I'm going to start on the first of the month. I'm going to start on this. But those are just kind of like artificial marks on some piece of paper. We start a new life every single minute. We start every single day as a new day, every single week. So now is always the best time. So I applaud the people that want to go plant-based over the holidays and aren't just like, okay, well, after the holidays, after you've stuffed yourself with all this ungodly stuff. But I want you to have a good experience, and I want you to do something that's going to be long-lasting. So one thing I would tell you here, yes, 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 go plant-based. If you're ready to go plant-based now. If you're looking to go raw, be a little gentle with yourself over the holidays. Don't expect too much. Be realistic. Set realistic expectations. If you're on a standard American diet, it would kind of be, you could have that personality to do it, but if you're on a standard American diet and you're like a normal person with family, friends, obligations, and whatever, holiday season probably is not the greatest time to start a full-on raw food diet. But once again, if that's your personality type, don't want to discourage you. I just want people to have as many chances of succeeding as possible. And I could see people trying to do the fully raw thing during the holidays, not doing it, getting down on themselves and just chucking the whole thing. So don't want to see that. Try to make the best choices you can over the holidays. If you are coming from a standard American diet, first thing is working on is don't even worry about healthy this or that. Just try to get off the animal products first. Step by step. Go plant-based. As you build on that, as you go plant-based, you will start learning things. You will start seeing what you need to eat. If you are on a standard American diet, I would just try to, over the holidays, if you're ready, go ahead and do an immediate, go vegan. I'm always all for that overnight. But the most important part is just start eliminating those animal products. So what I would recommend to those coming to a plant-based lifestyle is just eating a lot of whole food plant-based foods over the whole food plant-based foods. I always want to say whole foods because of the store, but whole plant-based foods. Sweet potatoes, quinoa, yuca, things like that, but fresh, even if you're not eating 100% raw yet, which you probably are not if you are coming from the standard American diet. Now, if you're already vegan and you're trying to go raw, you might dabble a little bit more out there, but I would still say, give yourself a break during the holidays because most people don't live like me. Most of y'all are going to have interaction with family, friends, office obligations, and what have you. So just don't put that stress on yourself of being perfect over the holidays. If you're vegan, depending on where you are, how much raw you're eating, simply try to eat more raw food. Just don't set these, expectations like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do 100%, or I'm going to do this. Simply just eat as much raw food. Start substituting out. If you're not already eating, eat breakfast raw. Have some fruit for breakfast. Have a smoothie for breakfast. If you're plant-based, okay, you're trying to just get rid of the animal products, but that could also be valid advice for you too. As you're cutting those animal products out, throw in a raw meal or two here or there. Do a smoothie for lunch. Do something. Do a big smoothie. Do fruit for breakfast. But always be realistic, like I say. I'm going to keep going back to that because not a whole lot of people. There'll be a few people that have it, you know, kind of have that personality type, but not many people would go from standard American diet to raw during the holiday season. But I definitely want to encourage you not to wait until January 1st. We just finished Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving kind of kicks off the holiday season, and you know, there's just all kind of temptations and bad things that come with every celebration during Christmas. You're going to have those Christmas office parties. You're going to have those obligations with friends and family. You know, some people I know, they're going all during the holidays to social type events. So, you know yourself. Know what you're capable of, and as always, just try to do the best you can over the holidays, because number one, I don't care what you do, how bad you fail, whatever, after the holidays are over, I don't want you carrying around a bunch of guilt with you, you know. So do the best you can to get through the holidays. Don't wait till January 1st to start, but give yourself a break if you disappoint yourself a little bit during the holidays, because it takes a while. It takes a while to get used to this lifestyle from a physical standpoint of eating that much food, of just eating a different way. And it also takes a little bit of getting used to dealing with it socially. Yeah, I mean, I can see how it would be tough, especially if you're new to this, to like just start this with family, friends, you know, asking all these questions, bombarding you. Why are you eating this? Why are you eating that? You don't need to be eating this. You're not getting any protein, blah, blah, blah. Do the best you can. Do the best you can. Take some dishes. Take some dishes with you to wherever you're going to eat. Sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes. I'm going to preach this time of year. Sweet potatoes are generally good in the fall, so, you know, make some dishes out of sweet potatoes. Just take some sweet potatoes there. I'm a big on sweet potatoes when I'm not eating raw. I like to advocate those a lot. I know what I was about to say. I mentioned this in a video the other day too. Alcohol, drinking, you know, that could be part of your Christmas too. Now, the alcohol, I'm not one of those preachy, judgmental. I used to be a drunk. I don't touch it. I don't see any need for it. But everybody does what they're going to do, and they make their own choices. Now, I'm going to, like a little tip I talked about in that other video, if you do, you know, just to make you feel comfortable in social situations. I used to do this some even when I still drank, just so I felt more comfortable, like if I was in a business setting. I would get like, you know, you're in a bar or somewhere, and I would get like a club soda with a squeeze of lime in there. Looks just like a vodka tonic or a gin and tonic or a vodka soda. You know, you've got the same glassware. Might help you a little bit. Might just make you feel at ease, not have to stand around the whole night if you were a drinker and say, and explain, you know, explain your new way of doing, oh, I don't drink anymore, I'm doing this raw thing, and then everybody wants to know about it. If you're new, if you're starting this during the holidays, don't go preaching to family and friends. You ain't ready yet. You ain't ready. I've never mentioned that before, but that's kind of, I see people all the time, and it's like, look, you're a baby on this lifestyle. You just took your first steps. People aren't going to take you as serious. You will have a much better testimony to give to people once you've done it a while, once you've reaped some of the results of it. So many people, they start this the first day and they start going nuts, preaching to their family, preaching to their friends, hardcore, and, you know, nobody wants to be around them. So, you know, during the holidays, do your thing. Keep educating yourself, learn more about the lifestyle. You might have some free time, watch a lot of videos, read some good books. But all in all, I'll go back to my main message. Just do the best you can during the holidays. That's all we can really do, you know, all the time. I'd struggle with that in other areas of my life, like, you know, like doing something and it really bothers me that I didn't do it different or that I fell short or whatever. But you can't go back in the past. Each day, I'm going to tell you something. When you are doing this lifestyle, this is good advice for any time of the year. When you go to bed at night, that day's over. Close the book, that chapter's written. Don't ever wake up with any guilt. Even if you ate the worst thing in the world, guilt's never going to help you. And that'll be my final point here. You're going to make, if you're new, you're probably going to make mistakes during the holiday. You're going to get down. You're going to feel like, man, I failed. Don't do that. don't do that. You know, just realize it's the holidays, you're doing the best you can, and just strive to eat as much raw food as you can during the holidays. Try to keep it 100% plant-based if you're not already plant-based. And, you know, cruise through the holidays. You minimize the damage that most people are going to do when they gain that 15 pounds and everybody's, oh, I got to go back to the gym. You've minimized, and then in January you can regroup and you can start even stronger. I'm not saying start over, but you know, after the holidays, then it will be psychologically it'll be a little easier too, because everybody's doing some form of self-improvement after the holidays. So anyhow, just a few random babbling tips today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.